Welcome to the Daily Dojo. We are continuing to play with sound. Can you give us some feedback if this is working? My name is Dr. Renee Ostertag, nervous system ninja, amongst other things.
And Dr. Robin Gisbert, also a nervous system ninja. And we'd love to know if you hear you. Thank you. That's such good confirmation for us.
Excellent.
Hi, Summer and Brian. Welcome.
To see everybody here. Give us a hello as you come in to the dojo, the Daily Dojo, where we train 2 key skills every nervous system ninja we believe should have. Tell me something good and a 3-word check-in, not in that order. When you train repeated skills that are basic, it has a compounding effect on your life. Hey, Tommy! Oh my God, it's so good to see you, my friend. Hi, Tommy. Oh, I just got to meet Tommy the other day. He found me on YouTube. We had such a fun connection. And it's the representation of what's possible in this community as I literally get to connect from people around the world. I had a session with somebody from India the other day. It's amazing. The unexpected can be absolutely delightful instead of terrifying. So we've got a 3-word check-in from Brian.
Thanks for kicking us off.
Happy and optimistic. Thanks for kicking us off, Brian. Yay, Tommy, give us your 3 check-in. Robin, as everybody else is giving us their 3-word check-in, why don't you give us yours?
Yeah, my 3-word check-in. Let's see. Expanding. Excited. And curious.
For those of you that may or may not know, a 3-word check-in is exactly what you just saw Robin do. It's taking a moment, a snapshot in time of this present experience in mind and body. You bring your attention and awareness inward, you do a pulse check, and you come back with radical honesty of of what is present for you in this moment. As Tommy said, sludgy, pudgy, and smiley. Right? Summer had a 3-word check-in. And I don't know if anybody else noticed this. Maybe it's just me. But when Robin did her 3-word check-in, I can sense this subconscious, subliminal invitation to get present. Because it's like she stops everything for a second and takes her attention to the world outside. Hi, Jen. Good to see you. She takes her attention. This world is constantly bombarding us with provocation, stimuli. Pay attention to me. Bling, bling, attention, flash, ding, dong. It's like, okay, world, pause. I'm going to tune in here. And Robin, when you did that 3-word check in this morning, my body took probably the biggest breath that it has all day. Mirror neurons. When I yawn, you yawn. When Robin 3-word check in, it caused my system to slow down for a moment and get really present. Which leads me to my 3-word check in: grounded, available, connected.
Hi, Elise. The other thing about this 3-word check-in that I think is really kind of a fun invitation is sometimes you're looking for the words, and maybe there's not the word that really matches what you're feeling. And I love, hi, Jody. And Summer brought forth a color. She said, like, yellow. Like, it's really kind of fun to explore. If I can't find the exact word out of the left side of my brain, maybe there's just a sound like, oh, or yee, or a color, or, a made up word. Those are acceptable. and invited. And sometimes the best way to communicate things that maybe the semantics of words don't perfectly communicate.
Can count as a word in word check-in. Might be difficult to type for sure.
I bet somebody could do it.
Show us what you got, you
God,
two
yeah.
words to that noise. But kind of a cool connection between the right and left brain when you make a sound that is authentic to your body's present moment experience. Sometimes my left brain isn't fully connected to the right, right? The right brain is really aware of what's happening in the body, right? Somatic awareness and sensation. And it may or may not be fully connected to the left side, particularly the language and its capacity to communicate, as you are seeing with me right now. So I think a three-word check-in, noise, is actually very connecting between hemispheres and brain to body.
Oh, Joy, music can be a check-in. Yeah, I love that.
Jen, when
I
I lost
bet.
my son, I made noises I have never heard before, right? It's so visceral.
Visceral. Yeah.
My friend delivered a 10-plus pound baby, and she said exactly that, Jen. I made noises I have never heard before. And here's why I think it's helpful. If you don't make the noise, that energy stays in your body and creates problems later, like back pain, neck pain, digestive issues, fibromyalgia, because the body is carrying this heavy pent up energy that didn't get to go anywhere. It didn't get to vomit. It didn't get to express the diversity of a three-word check-in. Speaking of,
Along,
oh,
I say along that thought of music, ever since that word came across the screen, the song's playing in my head. Like just the stimulus on the screen, the word music, and I'm like, tell me something good. Oh, right? And this practice of grabbing on to something good that you're noticing, small joys, large joys, medium sized joys, but anything good, and giving us all just a moment to search inside of ourselves and find a truth of something good to share. We'd love to hear what's good in the world today. Tell us something good. Oh, Renee's ready. What you got? It's good.
I was at Cheeseman Park this morning with my dog. My dog has a very strong predatory motor pattern. The physical therapist in me likes that language. We all know it as a prey drive. It is strong, it is real, it is insane. So there's a squirrel this morning, well, several, um, and I have to help my dog learn when he can execute that motor pattern and when he can't. Sometimes it's time for hunting, sometimes it's not. When we're on the street on leash, it's not time for hunting. You can't jump up on trees. But when it's quiet in the park in the morning and no one's around, and I have the e-collar on and it's safe, I let him off leash and it's time to go hunting. So for 3 years, this dog has adored hunting squirrels, rabbits. This dog caught a bird in mid-flight when he turned 1 years old, 6 feet in the air. He's a very athletic dog. Okay, so this morning, tell me something good. there was a squirrel between two trees. And you know, it's like, which way do I go? Which way do I go? And Marcus was stalking him. And then Marcus went running after this squirrel. And for the first time, this dog actually made contact with the squirrel. He he actually ran over the squirrel because he was going so fast. It surprised the squirrel. It did a flip in the air. Marcus is like, oh my God, I got it. But I was going too fast. So he turned around and ran back, and the squirrel ran up the tree. It was a win 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 for everybody because he didn't catch and eat the squirrel. So I didn't have to see that, which is great. He made physical contact with something that he has been wanting for 3 years. And here's the win. Marcus made physical contact with something he's been chasing for 3 years. Think about how good that would feel for you. You've been wanting and literally going after for 3 years, and you finally catch it. That is something good, right? The torment of wanting and not getting and wanting and not getting. He just likes the chase. But when he caught it, think about when you catch it and think about enjoying the going for it. I don't know. I just was really struck by how good that was. And after he, like, went back to get it and he couldn't get it, he came running over and he was so happy. And my friend Diana saw it. And it was just this delight of like, I made contact. I didn't get it, but I got it. And the grin on this dog's face was amazing. So that's my something good. And I've been seeing people's coming through. Brian, Elise, Summer. It's beautiful.
Mm. Happy Dennis exists. Yeah. Right? Right. Oh my goodness. Modern medicine and the wonders of modern medicine, including dentistry.
Uh,
What a joy. It seems like it's a little bit of a snoozy morning. There were a couple people with their lease and Summer there tell me something good's really related to kind of this cocooning and snuggling and sort of resting before the start of the day. And what a beautiful execution of that rest cycle that we need so much. Oh, a cat sat on your lap. Tommy, my tell me something good is really close to yours, and it's so small. And it's that I have some of you know I have this cat here that I just adore to the ends of the earth. Like, and that cat, this morning I come down the stairs and wherever he is, he'll sort of jut out, come around, and he'll look at me with these great big marble eyes and go, "Meow." like like this cat shows me what I show this cat, which is I'm so excited to see you. I'm so excited to see you. And one of the things that's good about that for me is I had no idea that I had the circuitry to love, adore, and connect to cats. And now that I've got it, it's just growing and growing and growing. So, this invitation that we can uncover in our own neuroplasticity our strengths, our gifts, our desires that are dormant. Sometimes we know they're there, we're regrowing them. Sometimes we don't even know the beauty that's inside of us until there's an opportunity to express it.
let's hear some 3-word check ins. Post, tell me something good. We've got a minute left. Surprised, um, overwhelmed, and pleased.
Warm, giggly, wiggly. Mm, thanks, Brian.
Brian's at ease, happy, and optimistic. Sometimes you don't need to do a follow up because you already know the data. Sometimes I can be a little rigid with the post and pre scientific person, but it's still lovely to see going present grounded, warm, soft, still. My brain, especially the left side, really likes this concrete data, this credible evidence that we can change our physiological state. Fuzzy, wuzzy, loose, like these things can change. And I believe we have more ability to change our physiology, our circuits, our literal neurotransmitters. We have more capacity to change this than we have been trained and taught to believe. Next week is our final week of the Daily Dojo challenge. And we're excited. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday next week. We really would love to see you here. And please tell your friends because this is how the good word spreads. And I might be asking some questions. What did this bring for you? What did this do for you? And we want to all learn together so that we can continue to foster and grow this community in the world. It's 8:31. I went time.
I'm going to chime us out. Lovely dojo darlings.
We will see you next week.